What is up, everybody? It's DJ.
Aaron.
We are the Extra Point Podcast. We have a pretty big show once again for you this week. Mock Draft 2.0 is here. How are you feeling about that right now, Aaron?
Dude, it's weird to have people move whenever no football has been played. It's like, why are we moving these people? What exactly is coming out? Some players are having their pro days. That's really cool to see. But also, you wonder, at this point, literally less than a month away from the draft, what are we seeing as a smokescreen that is intentionally trying to manipulate the media and then manipulating us into falling for the hype for certain players or saying this organization is not interested in these. I mean, for example, quick tangent, and we'll get to this when we talk about this pick. Cowboys came out and said they're not taking injury-riddled players, which may be a smokescreen so that Jermod McCoy falls into their lap. We'll see.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Pro days, I think it also gives you a chance to feel around what teams are really putting in the effort. I mean, you see a lot of appearance from teams within those top 10 situations that have those high draft picks. But to me, if they're at one and not others in force, that kind of gives you a rough estimate of where we're going, which again we'll get into later. On top of that, we had somewhat of a ruling, or at least the first domino in my opinion, for the ref situation going on in the league. Crazy stuff. I really am nervous about actually where this is all going as a football fan, so we'll cover that to kick off the show.
I forgot to run the intro. You want to do the intro?
That was
Oh, my bad.
It's good.
My bad. There we go. Boom, boom, ba-da-dum.
I love this intro.
All right,
man.
how we feeling, man?
I'm feeling pretty good, man. Good day for probably Roger Goodell's party, if I had to really guess. Public sway is really surprisingly going in the NFL's direction for a change.
This is the ref stuff that you were talking about?
Yeah. So currently the contract that the PA, or I guess in this situation the RA, has with the NFL is set to go out here. I think it's May. Maybe May or somewhere coming up. It might be March. No, we're in March. Anyway, that's set to come up, and they're trying to get a deal done before that happens, so they don't have to go into some really interesting spots, which we have seen.
I'm trying to find the story.
Sure. So from what I gathered, the new ruling that they passed was that New York can come in and overturn calls or make calls that were missed, and that kind of helps keep what's the word there? It makes sure that they're staying consistent and make sure that they're making the right calls. So apparently the NFL has offered, let me backtrack a little bit. So with this new ruling, and it's only for 1 year, it's for this coming year, any calls that are made on the field, like a PI or an offsides, the office in New York has the chance, by the way, the office in New York covers the replays and stuff like that. They'll get the chance to overrule something, or if they see like a pass interference that wasn't called, they can enforce that. So that's going to be a really tricky situation for the refs, and I think that takes away some of the leverage that they have.
Really confused by this whole thing. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I have a little bit of a hard time with it myself, but because these are situations we're going to have to go into next season with, I'm trying to educate myself on them.
Right.
How many times have we sat there and been like, what is this ref even calling? Why wasn't that called? I think everybody, especially in the playoff run, I mean, we had the interception with Buffalo and who was that? Denver that ended up sending Buffalo home.
I think it was Denver. Yeah. Did the Jags play Buffalo the week before?
Yeah, they did. That was the
God.
It's crazy because that interception that the defense for Buffalo made is what ended that game, and then Josh Allen threw a pick. Wicked writing that. But yeah, I mean that could have been a situation where it's like, no, he was pass interference before the ball was even picked off, or hey, he had control of that to the ground. New York's calling that a completed catch, not an interception. This sways things. for whatever the script writers have in place.
So the Chiefs are winning the Super Bowl again. Got it.
Some quick things. I have a lot here, but I'll try to bullet point this. As we were talking before stream, in 2012, the league and the refs association weren't able to get to a talking agreement, or pen to paper agreement, I should say. And we had the ref lockout, which replacement refs were brought in at, I think, July, I said, right? We had some really bad calls. We had the Fail Mary. There were several games that these replacement refs that had just learned all of this came in, made a lot of bad calls. The biggest thing I think we need to say is that we, as fans, we don't want this to happen, because I think the already huge amount of people who complain about the refs, which some warranted, some not, some's a little extreme. It is what it is. That's sports. We already have.
It's my favorite part of football.
Well, we already have a lot of that. So, I mean, to bring in people who aren't well regulated in the system are going to make even more of those brain dead decisions.
Yeah, I don't know, man. If the game is won or lost with officiating, you didn't play well enough, I think, is just the way that these teams have to take it going forward. Is just like, play safe, play clean, don't even try to get away with dirty stuff. You could wipe out, any chance at a positive play. It's there are bound to be tough calls that have to be made, and you're not going to please everybody. I think of the Lions-Cowboys game from like 2 years ago that the Lions are still pissed off about.
Well,
but you know what?
Think about the Green Bay-Dallas game. Dez's catch, a lot of,
Don't get me started,
but
bro. Don't get me started.
This is one of those situations. You know what I'm saying? Like, these have every right to be not very impactful to a season, but these could be monumental moments for a team. You know what I'm saying? But I do agree.
Conspiracy theory. The NFL doesn't fix the refereeing because it causes iconic cultural moments like that.
I like that.
Heard it here first. As his catch was engineered. No, I'm kidding. We're not a script show. I don't believe in the script.
All right, so from what I understand, the biggest sign that this is not going to work out is that NFL owners are not allowed to speak to media about the situation. For some, I don't know why the owners' words would have any kind of sway in things. Maybe that's leverage to be let loose or something, but they are not allowed. And that's a really bad sign. Both sides, from what I understand, are not close to a deal at all. The NFL offered the association a 6-year labor deal, and I have some numbers here. I'm not really good with the numbers. 6.45 annual growth rate and compensation, while the NFLRA is insisting on 10%. So right there we have 3 point something is our difference here. And I thought this was...
They're looking for a raise?
Pretty much, yes. They want more money for the refs.
Fucking do it. If the cap goes up every fucking year, just pay the refs.
And I have a really...
Pay them full time.
Thank you. I was about to say I have something about that we'll bring back. You beat me to it. Yes, dude. Yes. You have to just
pay them full time.
Just get them full time. That way you have the people ready to go. It's brain dead that we're sitting here filing out year-to-year contracts. I mean, don't get me wrong. That full-time contract is going to be money. It's going to be such a big hit. But you're expanding.
I guess the question is, what do they do in the off season if they're full time? Is it just training for
we'll get into that.
Do the refs get an off season?
So they have what's called like a dark time or something like that, and that's post Super Bowl.
They should get some vacation time if
Well, and that was a big part that the association wants, is benefits for the refs, which, I mean, yeah. But you're going to work full-time.
No job's going to give you benefits. Yeah, no job gives you benefits part-time. Yep. Dude, trust me. My job don't. I bet your job don't, DJ, like our 9-to-5s outside of this. So I'm just saying.
Yeah. So to piggyback off that, because that's right next to where we're going, the league is trying to shorten the dark period after the Super Bowl, insisting on performing officials to perform at spring leagues for extra reps. And that would coincide with them also ending the seniority system that they have for the playoff assignments. So You get them into spring, you get them learning and practicing and doing more earlier. And I think that only benefits, their calls amongst all of that.
How does that even work, though? The UFL is a whole different company. You can't just send refs over there.
Is it, though? Is it not owned by the NFL?
No, the UFL is owned by The Rock.
Fair enough, fair enough.
I'm pretty sure.
Either way, I mean, depending on contracts that are made there, whatever the business coexistence there is and the symbiosis, whatever that is, that probably goes here as well, I would imagine. So the biggest difference I've noticed in looking into this is that between now and 2012, it seems like the league kind of learned its lesson, which is crazy to say because I think all of us agree that the NFL kind of just does what it wants. The league is looking to bring in D1, D2, and D3 refs to come in if this lockout happens. As of right now, yeah, okay. But as to opposed to 2012, they didn't have the replacements in until July. And that I believe is the leverage that the NFL thinks it has. Whether or not the Refs Association takes it that way and wants it to be, against them, I don't think it's as deep of a leverage push for the NFL as I think. I personally think that the amount of games that refs have to perform at compared to other sports isn't even close in order to have a competent ref crew officiating these games. They want more money, and the NFL isn't looking to do that. Anyway, refs are making more annual per game in the NFL than any other sport is already. So to sit there and say, we're not making as much money when really, when you break down the math, they are making even more. It's just not a flat amount more. I don't know. I think the association's kind of being greedy here. But again, I think if you're gonna do this, just put them full-time. Put them full-time. Put them on a contract for full-time work. Get your systems in place. And any refs that don't want to play that game, then you don't hire them. I think it's as simple as that.
Yes. There was a stat with what's the ref that does all the Kansas City games, the fucking tall one that's like crazy jacked for no reason.
I know who you're talking about.
And it's something like if he's reffing the Chiefs over the last like 3 years or something, they're like 80% win rate or something.
No way.
Now, I'm not clipping that. I'm not posting that percentage.
This is all speculation.
I don't want to get flamed for not. Yeah, I don't have the stat with me, so I don't want to like claim it. But there are some questionable things I've seen from the refs over the last few years, and I do think having people more invested in the job in a full-time role. I mean, dude, a part-time job, you don't even care enough about the job to make it your main job.
Yeah.
Like,
dude, some of these refs are lawyers.
You know what I mean?
Some of these refs are lawyers. It's not even their main focus in life,
That's crazy. Yeah, like, you should be scared to be fired. You know what I mean?
Well, you mentioned the KC ref. There was, while I was listening to stuff about the first lockout, there was a ref who was a huge Saints fan, and they didn't catch it until, like, several weeks into the season, and this guy was making those calls. Yeah. So, I mean, if you get them on full-time, you get to vet these guys. You don't have to worry about last-minute changes, This is all part of a process that's going to better the integrity of the game, which, we were talking about last week.
I agree, man.
Yeah.
Anything else on the ref situation?
Just get them full-time, man. What are we doing? Why are we playing games, man? Just get it done.
You ready to start this mock?
I am, buddy. Let's get right into mock draft 2.0.
Mine did not change much.
Cool.
But it did change.
Yeah, mine too. Mine was a couple things moved around here, and I have trades.
You have trades?
I do.
Are we doing? Damn it! You didn't tell me we were doing trades.
Well, I mean, I don't hate it. We mentioned possible, so I went and did some anyway. On those situations, we'll change it around as we do, but I'll let you know if I have a trade here.
Let me know what you. Yeah, damn it. Okay, next one we'll do for sure trades. We'll both be on the same. I didn't do any trades. Sorry to spoil.
All good.
Speaking of a team that's definitely not trading, this number one pick. Do we have to talk about it?
No, we don't. We don't. There's no change here.
Fernando Mendoza is already shopping for real estate in
Las
fucking
Vegas.
Las Vegas. I did have a change at my number 2 pick.
As did I. So my top 3.
So last time we
from
chose
this
Arvell Reese.
Yeah. So I have Arvell Reese here this time in my draft.
That's so funny. I have David Bailey.
Ooh.
I have David Bailey because the more I thought about their roster, the more I thought, if you're building for the future, you want to go trench play. They do need some edge help. Their linebacker core isn't the worst on their team, and I have them going corner later.
Mm-hmm.
So I was thinking David Bailey. Arvell Reese has been mocked number 2 for so long. I'm not mad going there.
Sure. The only thing I would say that beats out Tyson here, or not Tyson, Bailey. The only thing I have that beats out Bailey here is that Arvell Reese likes to play the edge. That's where he prefers to be. That's where he wants to be. I imagine they're...
Yeah, I think... Yeah. No, you're right. Sorry. Go on.
Well, just he has that multi-tier and multi-position availability. So I think when you're getting somebody who has 2 different traits for positions that he can play, you're going to utilize that. Look at Travis Hunter. Look at Abdul Carter. Look at Micah Parsons. These are all players that can play off, in other positions that aren't traditional to what they're coming out of the draft as.
I think I did overthink this a little bit. Arvell Reese has been at the top of this draft because he's so athletic and because he is a multi-position player. He's just playing up. The Jets need all the help they can get. I'm cool with Arvell Reese because you made a good point there.
Cool.
Which is funny because I had Arizona taking Arvell Reese because he was so good. On our 1.0, we had David Bailey as 3. Who do you got?
I have David Bailey staying at 3. So, ironically enough...
All right, 1, 2, 3. Yep. Surefire.
Yep. Lock him in.
Okay, draft starts at 4.
I think the one swerve that would happen here is that maybe they take Ruben Bain, them being Arizona, over Bailey. But I think we're at agreement at this point that he's going to fall. So Tennessee.
Yeah, I think, Bain could fall. Who do we have? We had them taking Jeremiah Love. I do not have them taking Jeremiah Love.
I do not either.
I have them taking somebody who has slid up draft boards. Last time I made a case for Carnell Tate. I still kind of think Carnell Tate, but Robert Saleh is there, and I think he wants to make a defensive impact. And I think they have a great edge room. They just got an awesome linebacker. They need Sonny Styles. They need just a young fucking hit him in the mouth kind of guy. That's sliding up these. He's got all the athleticism, all the immeasurables. He killed the combine. He's the hot name. I think the Titans want to set the culture with Sonny Styles.
Sure.
What do you think?
I have them also taking Sonny Styles.
Well, let's go.
I agree.
Okay, I thought you were going to fight me on that because I thought you would want your Giants to take him.
I really do. But the more we itch towards the draft, the more I'm worried he's not going to make it. And I think Dayball's going to really, or not Dayball, sorry, Saleh. Saleh knows what he needs here. And Sonny Styles is going to be an absolute monster on that team. I hate it. I really do, because I really want Sonny in New York, just not with the Tennessee Giants.
Yeah. We could be overthinking it. It could be they made all those moves in free agency, so they're going to get the best offensive weapon, which would be Carnell Tate,
sure,
besides Fernando Mendoza.
No. Carnell Tate's not the best offensive weapon here.
Jeremiah Love.
Correct.
Number 5, the Giants.
I have our first trade.
No, what?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, who do you think trades up?
So I think the Saints trade up, and I don't think it costs them a whole lot.
The Saints at number 8. Okay, I'm assuming a switch.
Yes.
Like a first round switch plus something? Plus what?
I said a 3rd and a 7. The Giants don't have a 3rd this year. A 7 is a 7. It is what it is. I don't think the Giants need a whole lot to move off here. I think if a team offers them and their guys aren't here, they're willing to go.
Okay. Who do you think the Saints move up for?
Jeremiah Love.
Okay. Do you think they move up for Jeremiah Love because they're afraid one of these 3 teams will take him?
Absolutely. Well, maybe not the Browns, but I think if Jeremiah Love is available, Washington definitely jumps on it. Yep. And what better way to stick it to a division rival, right? Hey, we know you guys kind of talked about it. Are you serious? Well, not really. What are you offering? Well, we want Jeremiah Love. Washington wants it. Here's your third that you're missing and an extra piece of maybe a fourth or a fifth or a sixth or something, whatever. Don't let him go to Washington. Let us come get him.
I'm going to see if they'll accept the trade. I kind of don't want to do trades in this one because I didn't plan on it, but
Sure.
That could be fun also.
I can tell you right now they'll accept that.
Current 8 for current 5.
And then
New York.
No.
Third.
It would be, yeah.
New Orleans 3rd. You do have a 3rd round. Oh, that's 2027. 3rd round would be 1/3.
Yes. No, I think it'd be 73. No, I think it would.
I think that's still 2nd round.
Yeah, I think you're right. My bad.
Oh, wait. Likely accept
2nd.
Next year's 2nd. That's kind of wild.
There you go, right there.
They'll take the end of the 2nd.
Yeah, I'd be cool with that too.
So it'd be a 1st, a 2nd,
for the 5th.
and a 7th.
I mean, do you think that's a fair trade?
I think this would be better. I'm so curious. Damn. Anyways, sorry, we've wasted a lot of time on that.
So,
I didn't even get to my pick. I have y'all taking Francis Mauigoa. I think Francis Mauigoa jumps Spencer Fano. I think Spencer Fano does fall a little bit. I think he's easily the best offensive tackle in this draft. I was actually watching tape the other day. I was watching because I was like, I wonder who are the best offensive linemen. So I did change a few of my O-line picks.
Cool.
BT dubs.
I mean, I don't know.
Mauigoa I have going to y'all because I see that as a big need for you. I mean, you shore up the run game and the quarterback play. People are saying go freaking, running back with Jeremiah Love, but it doesn't really matter if you can't create the lanes. And then I think you're gonna hate me for saying this. The biggest hole on your team, it seems like, actually is Jackson Dart, and that's praise for Jackson Dart or for the rest of the team's construction over this offseason.
Bro,
by the way,
you don't fuck with Jackson Dart like that, do you?
Dude, I don't know. I just got to see it again.
Yeah.
I just got to see it.
It's
again.
okay. You watch, motherfucker. Keep doubting my boy.
So many moving parts in one offseason. It's not usually good for a rookie quarterback to lose their head coach going into the second season.
Sure.
Also, sophomore slump.
Sure.
Also, tough division. Also, bad record. Also, losing culture. I
have one answer to all of that.
I want to see it together.
I have one answer to all of that. John fucking Harbaugh.
Okay. All right. Who do you want to put for the Giants to take?
So I mean, I traded us out, so I'm cool with who'd you say, Mauigoa, or you said Fano, right?
I said Mauigoa. I've had you taking Fano in the past, but I think Mauigoa is better for y'all.
Go ahead and take it, just because I obviously didn't have a pick here, dude. I'm having Evan Neal PTSD. Like Evan Neal and Saquon Barkley have ruined me taking an O lineman and a running back in the first round. I don't want it.
Yeah.
Trade or buy it, dude.
Saquon shouldn't have ruined it.
Dude, he went and won a ring for the Eagles, bro. How could that not ruin it for me?
What ruined it is that they chose Daniel Jones over Saquon just to let Daniel Jones go.
Yeah, it's all.
The answer was Saquon.
Yeah, it was.
The answer was you keep Saquon. If you let go of Daniel Jones or like a year or two before, you could have had a CJ Stroud.
That's
knowing y'all, you'd end up with Anthony Richardson, but you know what I mean.
That's vile.
Anyways,
you see
the Browns.
Let's see, who did I have them here?
What's up?
Did you see the thing that? This is a side tangent, but the thing that Adam Schefter put out about Anthony Richardson?
Yeah, he was like, nobody wants him.
Nobody, dude. Absolutely no trade market. Okay. Who do you have for Cleveland?
I have the Cleveland Browns fixing, hopefully, their wide receiver woes and taking Carnell Tate. I had them in the last one taking offensive line, Spencer Fano, which I think is who we agreed on. But they did a lot in free agency to fix. They brought in Titus Howard, the other guy I can't remember the name of right now, but they brought in some pieces. So I think their O-line's pretty. It wouldn't be a bad thing to go O-line. Malinois is gone. You could take Fano. But who's Shador or Dylan Gabriel, or I guess Deshaun Watson, throwing the ball to?
I mean, are we gonna keep?
Jerry Judy
Yeah,
and the Muppets?
yeah, yep,
Like, I don't know. If you're trying to, I like the idea of selling the fan base on Tate and Judy.
sure, sure.
Not bad. What do you think?
I also have them taking Carnell tape.
Great minds.
Yep, we're ripping. We're ripping.
Okay,
Washington.
I changed my pick for Washington. Last time we had them taking Caleb Downs.
Right.
Who you got?
Ruben Bain.
Who you got him taking?
I have them taking Ruben Bain.
Ruben Bain. I have. That's who we agreed. No, we said Caleb Downs last time.
Mm-hmm.
I think Ruben Bain falls. I had them taking Spencer Fano.
Okay.
Jaden was getting beat up left and right last year.
I don't hate that, actually.
And they just signed Odafe Owe. They just signed Odafe Owe in free agency and gave him a big-ass contract. They kind of have edge. Now, I will say, Bain and Odafe, all of a sudden, your pass rush is scary.
Yeah, yeah, and I don't think Odafe stops you from tapping into that market at all. I think it's exactly what you said. You put those two together, now we're talking about some serious pass rushing capability.
Bain's the number 3 on here. You want to rip Bain?
I would like to. I would also highly expect them to take Jeremiah Love here too, though.
Yeah, if he's still on the board, which it looks like he is, but we're going to rip Bain because he's the higher one.
The Saints.
Speaking of Jeremiah Love, I have New Orleans taking Jeremiah Love.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm cool with that. I, in my trade down, have the Giants taking Caleb Downs here. But, I mean, they don't have to move up in this scenario. So, yeah, rip it. I think Alvin Kamara's time is definitely coming to an end in New Orleans. Who better to replace him with than the next Saquon Barkley? We're assuming here. The Saints have a really good history of drafting running backs and them becoming really elite players. So Jeremiah Love could easily fit into that statistic.
Absolutely. I think you get a young quarterback like Shuck.
Yep.
And Shuck's shown some talent. He's shown some flashes. And you set him up with a really solid running back, someone that can give the arm a rest to someone who likes to fucking... Shuck's got an arm, man.
Yeah.
He can shuck it. Let me tell you. In between whenever he's throwing to Olave and whoever they grab in the second round, spoiler for next week, I think they take a receiver in this class to pair up because Devon Vele is a 3. I'm sorry. I don't know. Jeremiah Love feels good.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm absolutely okay with that. That's the same argument I had for Tennessee taking Jeremiah Love. All right.
Who do you have for Kansas?
For Kansas, Malinois. But, I mean, I'm cool swapping that out with Fano here.
Malinois, right, because they do need some offensive line help. Who do I have? I have Mansour Delane.
Wow, okay.
I was thinking they just let go of their top corner and their top safety. They need secondary bad. And they have a history of literally drafting the top corner in a draft, building them up to be the best in the league, and then shipping them out once they've done it like 3 or 4 times. They just keep flipping these corners.
Okay.
And Mansour Delane's been climbing
Okay. I mean, I don't hate that by any means. I guess the question would come down to whether or not we're vitalizing the O-line to keep Patrick Mahomes from having another injury, or if we're trying to keep the defense that's won us championships.
I will say Juwan Taylor's a problem.
Yeah.
Straight up. And I was looking at offensive line because I was like, you got to shore up. Juwan Taylor, I believe, is on the left. That's Mahomes' weak side, and he's been running for his life. You are right. I guess my thing was with Malagoa and Fano gone. Do we have Fano gone?
Not yet.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was about to say, I don't know what other offensive linemen would sneak into the top 10 besides maybe, Lomu or Ione. I'll go Fano.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
I'll go Fano.
I think there's other corners down the road we can get. I mean, Avion Terrell's there, probably at 29. McCoy might be off the board by then.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, dude, they could go Thieneman here for all we know if they want to take care of that defense that you're talking about.
Mansour Delane is climate charts, and we have like 4 cornerback needy teams directly in front of us. I'm really getting scared.
Boy, I am only respectfully praying for your downfall.
Yeah. The Cincinnati Bengals. I had the Bengals taking somebody who is off our board. I had them taking Ruben Bain.
Ruben Bain.
Who do you have them taking?
Keldrick Folk.
Whoa, he's top 10, you think?
I don't know if he's necessarily top 10, but I think they take the best edge available and really try to replace that Hendrickson lost.
Hendrickson. I was thinking about edge. Well, in my draft, yeah, I had Ruben Bain available, and
Yep.
he was the best edge available.
And if you check our last draft, I believe we hit edge for them too last time. And that might have been Ruben Bain. It was Ruben Bain.
Yeah, we did have Ruben Bain fall into them. Here's my thing. That's why I had this one open.
AFC North.
Where are they at? Bengals. Their defense is pretty atrocious, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't even remember any moves that they made. Boye Maffe's okay at
BJ
edge.
Hill is
I don't know
alright.
if they still had him.
Jonathan Allen's old.
Demetrius Knight. Dude, this safety corner room is doo-doo.
So what do we think?
Absolutely.
You think Mansour Delane here then?
Downs?
Is Caleb Downs still on our board?
Caleb Downs is still available. Spoiler, I had Miami taking him with the next pick.
Wow.
But
Wow.
you think Downs is a Bengal?
In this situation?
Or do you want to...
In this situation, I think it's either Downs or the best edge, and I think they take Downs in that scenario. 100%.
Yeah, like your defense is ass. Take the best player available. Have one good player in your secondary at least.
Yep. And he's a pretty good leader, and he plays down low too.
Yeah.
He's very good at run support as well. Miami.
Who do you have the Dolphins taking? Miami. I just said it. I had Caleb Downs, but he's off our board now.
I had Jordan Tyson.
You were calling him second round. Last you say he's fallen to the second round. You don't give a fuck.
I still feel it. But it feels like a very Miami thing to do, to take the most injury-riddled receiver in this situation.
And it is a need. It is a need now.
Yep, it is.
I'm trying to look. Did I have them taken? Don't they have a late round pick?
Yes, number 30.
A late first round?
Number 30.
Number 30? Damn it, I never changed fucking Denver. Okay, whatever. I guess you can have the number 30 pick. Jordan Tyson. I like it. I like it a lot. That'd be great to pair up with Malik Willis, you know.
I agree. The Cowboys. One of two.
The Cowboys. Okay. In my draft, I did not have Mansour Delane falling to us. And Caleb Downs is gone. 12 could end up biting us in the ass. 12 it's just far enough to where a lot of the premium players are taken. I had us reaching for Dylan Thieneman, but if Mansour Delane's still on our thing here, I like Mansour Delane. What are your thoughts?
I also have y'all taking Mansour Delane. I think regardless of who's there, unless it's Chiefs, Bengals, and Miami back to back, you're getting an elite corner one way or another.
Okay, I'm going to manifest that and choose Mansour Delane.
I'm gonna manifest.
Please, for the love of God.
I'm gonna manifest that him and Avery Terrell are off the board before.
Yeah, I would love Terrell. I almost said Terrell for a 20 pick, but
I mean, that's not terrible.
The Rams, who do you got, buddy?
I've got Lomu.
You do have Lomu?
I do have Lomu.
Offensive line? I had Mekhi Lemon.
Okay.
Because I still don't know if Devontae's staying on that team, and it does seem like they're going all in to win.
There was something I read that came out, and I can't remember the source that reported it, but apparently they were considering trading Devontae, and that they were shopping him. That it got to the point where McVay went out of his way to tell Devontae, look, we're shopping you.
Yeah, I saw something like that, and that's why I was like, should they be looking for a 3? Like, is it one of those things where it's Devontae's last year or something?
Puka's
and
got
they're just like,
a contract
they have the
extension coming.
Right, so maybe it's like, hey, before we give Puka this extension, before we let Devontae go, let's get a 3 that can impact the team now.
Interesting.
Really spread out that ball. We know Stafford's got hurt back. He's not exactly a scrambler. You get him as many weapons out there as you possibly can, is what I'm thinking.
Do that? Oh, my Lord. I just realized I made a mistake. Yeah.
But Lomu, he's right here. He's the next I mean,
I don't hate Makai Lemon here. Do we think he's top
it does feel a
20?
little forced.
Yeah, it does. I don't think he's top 20. You know what?
The
We could.
we could go Caleb Lomu.
Well, yeah, I'm cool with taking Lomo. We could also take CJ Allen here.
You think CJ Allen goes 13?
I think linebacker is a need for the Rams.
Their defense is stacked. Nate Landman, Byron Young, Jared Verse.
Jared versus
I don't
a
know, man.
off-ball linebacker or an on the line linebacker. I think that might be a sleeper
Honestly,
pick there.
looking at this, what?
Them taking CJ Allen.
Okay. You want to do CJ Allen?
I think it'd be good.
Baltimore Ravens.
Who you got?
Oh, what did we have last time for? Oh, we had Keldrick Falk going to the Rams. Good edge player.
And then Ione to Baltimore.
I still have Ione to Baltimore. I think he's a great player. I think he's top 20 easy.
Okay.
Definitely top 3 offensive linemen for sure.
I have them taking Peter Woods.
Peter Woods.
Yep. I think they try
I
to
don't think
shore up that defensive line.
I had Peter Woods going to Chicago later on. Interesting. Who do you have Ione going to?
Cleveland at 24.
Cleveland at 24. That's crazy because I have Peter Woods going to 25, which is Chicago.
I have a trade involving Chicago at 25.
Who's your pick? You said Peter Woods?
Peter Woods.
He is rated higher on here, so we'll go Peter Woods.
Cool.
Put him next to Hendrick.
Yep.
Number 15. Last time we had Akeem Mesidor.
I have him going.
Very good edge that's still on the board.
I have Mesidor staying at 15.
Really? I have Keldrick Falk.
He is on the board here still.
Did you have him go? Yeah, I had Keldrick Falk. They're both edges, and I think that's a huge need for them.
Mm-hmm.
Their offense should fucking churn. Keldrick Falk, and who'd you say? Akeem Mesidor? You want to run with Falk since he's higher?
Yeah, yep, that's totally fine.
The Jets.
You're not ready for this.
Who you got for the Jets?
Ty Simpson.
What? Ty Simpson is not a first-round quarterback, buddy. I'm sorry to tell you.
No, don't get me wrong.
He's not a first-round quarterback. You think?
I don't disagree with you in the slightest, but I think it happens. I think the Jets pull the trigger on their next shot at QB. They rack it up here and fuck themselves. Well, actually, I don't really think they fuck themselves. I think Ty Simpson has enough ability to be good and maybe not get them to a Super Bowl, but be decent in the league. Look how many first-round picks they have next year to put around him. He won't start this year. Geno has already been named the starter. You let him sit behind Geno for a year, learn what he can, and then you put all the weapons you can around him next year. And that's not even accounting free agency.
Or you tank for Archie Manning or Dante Moore, or you take Drew Aller in the third. I don't know, man.
I don't know. I feel like it's a very Jets thing to do. I think they really like him. To me, it makes a lot of sense.
He's ranked number 33 on here.
Yeah.
I just don't see it, man. Maybe if they traded back into the first.
Okay.
If they traded back into the first with a team like Seattle.
Sure.
Well, Seattle has some needs.
Yeah, they do.
With a team like freaking,
the
Houston
Chiefs maybe,
or the Chiefs, yeah. Right? You trade back into there and you say, "Hey, we got our 2 players. We want to go ahead and do what you're saying." I could see that, but I think it's a reach, man.
Okay. Hey, that's fine.
I don't know.
If
I have Jermod McCoy.
that makes sense to me too.
It's their Sauce replacement. It's okay. It's who we had last time. It's their Sauce replacement.
Run it.
Who else is in their secondary? The Lions. I changed who I had. Who did we have last time?
Lomu.
Lomu's
still on the board here.
He is.
I have them taking Monroe Freeling.
Dude, we're on the same wavelength. I have them taking Monroe Freeling.
Run it. I like that.
Best offensive lineman available.
Well, I mean, in this
Hell yeah.
in this situation, do we take Freeling over Lomu?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I think so.
Cool.
Because we both were locked in on Freeling.
Yeah, I'm cool with that. Minnesota.
The Vikings. The more I read about what other people are mocking, the more I kind of see where they're gearing towards. It feels like Thieneman is a Viking. It feels like Thieneman is a freaking Viking.
Yeah, I think
that's who we chose last time.
Yeah, it is.
No.
Oh, that's right, because he went already, right? Yeah.
He went to the Dolphins last time. They need safety.
I mean,
I actually had them staying with Emmanuel McNeil Warren because on my draft mock, I had Dallas taking Dylan Thieneman.
Wow. Okay.
It
Interesting.
was because in my draft, Mansour Delane was gone.
Sure. No, I'm cool with Thieneman. That is the best safety available. They obviously that's the one position I think they hit no matter what this draft in the first round.
I agree. Who you got for the Panthers, buddy?
Spencer Fano.
And we already ripped Fano.
Yeah.
Yeah, he went to the Chiefs at 9.
So
I think he's up there, man.
in my opinion, then if for this scenario, I think they take best offensive lineman available, which would be Lomu, or we stick with the last one and take Kenyon Sadiq.
I'm falling in love with the Kenyon Sadiq pick.
Yeah.
I think Tommy Trimble is good, but I think Canales comes from the McVay tree, right?
Yes.
And they love their tight end packages. And you could have 2 really good tight ends, and Kenyon Sadiq and Tommy Trimble. I don't see them taking another receiver. And then you said Fano?
I did. In this case, it'd be...
Letting go of Rico, you do need to help out your run game. And Bryce Young could use all the help he could get.
I agree.
I don't hate it. You want to go Lomu?
Yeah, I do. I think the O-line's the best choice. I mean, first 3 picks right there, Lomu, Lemon, and Sadiq, I think are easily picks for him there.
The Dallas Cowboys, pick 20. I had us taking C.J. Allen, linebacker is a need, and I had him available on mine.
He's gone here.
The next available linebacker, I know. The next available linebacker.
Holy shit.
Jacob Rodriguez is a second rounder.
What? Scroll
here
up.
We got
or no,
never
mind.
Corner.
We already took corner. What safety is available?
If it falls to this, I almost want to say
Messidor's still there, bro.
More. I know.
Messidor is kind of tempting there. I don't hate Christian Miller there too, but I think it's a little high for him.
Honestly, if it falls to this, take Sadiq.
You have Ferguson.
I know, and I love our tight end room. I just don't like Schoonmaker. Sadiq, Ferguson, Brevin Spanford, bro.
I don't think it makes sense.
I know.
Caden McDonald's interesting there. Dude, I think you guys on this... That's sorry, go ahead.
We have Quinnen Williams. We did get rid of Odigizua for seemingly no reason. I mean, we got Rashawn Gary, so we have a solid defensive line. There's nothing wrong with some depth there, especially push 1 or 2 players like a freaking, Overshone's already kind of in the linebacker position, but you could push you need Quinnen on the front.
Well, so you guys
push someone to linebacker.
You guys got rid of Odigizua because you're changing the scheme. You're going to a 3-4, I believe.
Yeah, 4-3
or 4-3.
3-4. So we need more linebackers.
I think Messidor's the pick here, bro.
Let's do Messidor. It says edge on here, but he's definitely fluid with that.
Mm-hmm.
He can play a few different positions. I would be ecstatic to get Messidor.
Pittsburgh.
Fuck it.
Pittsburgh.
Okay, who do you got for Pittsburgh?
So I actually had them trading down with the Bears here.
Okay.
Yep.
And what are the ins and outs of that?
I think it was a future second and this year's 5th.
Okay.
For 21.
It would be pick 21. Would they swap?
Yep.
Or no?
Yep. This year's, it was a pick swap, and then there you go. Boom.
Look, they'll just accept that right off the bat.
I would throw in like a 5th and call that a day. It's only 4 spots. No, for Chicago.
Right. They're accepting that no matter what, huh? I had them taking Caden Proctor, offensive lineman. I figured your quarterback is up in the air, whether or not you're running Old Man Rogers or, Will Howard for some reason, or Kirk Cousins. You're going to need some offensive line help. Your defense is already looking pretty solid. Who did you have the Bears taking? Who would they move up to get 4 spots?
I had them taking Caden McDonald.
Yeah, Caden McDonald, defensive tackle. I have Caden McDonald going a little bit later.
Okay.
What do you want to rip?
I like the O-line for...
They're right next to each other.
I like the O-line for them. They need it.
Well, and this one, Iona is still available.
Yeah. Yep. I think you take Ione then.
They need Ione. Yeah, absolutely. That's crazy that he fell. That's actually wild.
Yeah. And you know what's crazy too is that he's like probably that's funny. He's probably the most clean prospect in this draft, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Wait, what do you mean? Like physically?
Yeah, put together. Like he's probably the most complete one we have in here.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Fernando Mendoza.
True, true. All right.
That dude is SpongeBob.
Chargers, baby. Who you got?
The Los Angeles Chargers. I have them going corner. I have them taking Avion Terrell.
Wow. Okay. Holy shit. That's crazy. Go ahead. I mean, do we need to talk about Tyrell? He's electric, and that's pretty fitting.
Honestly, yeah, if Terrell is available for the Cowboys at either pick, they should take him. But for the Chargers, I don't know. They could go edge if there's an edge they deem worthy. At this point, doesn't I mean, you could go Kristen Miller. They definitely need to go defense, is what I'm saying.
Who look on our edge or our thing here and scroll up like our picks so far. Is he gone yet?
Who?
Malachi Lawrence.
Malachi Lawrence. Max Ianacre. Ooh, he's projected top second round. I was just thinking, I didn't even research this one. I don't know who the freak their corners are. I straight up don't. Can you name a Chargers corner?
I cannot, but that's from me not knowing
That's an
ball.
issue. Cam Hart, Dante Jackson, Deontay Leonard. Yeah, no, I don't know these motherfuckers. I know Derwin James. He's a safety.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, I guess with Odafe Owe gone, they desperately need edge.
But they also need
They're a trade-up candidate, honestly.
Yeah.
But TJ Parker's available for them.
They low-key need to get rid of Khalil Mack, too.
Yeah. But we just said there's no like big linebackers, big name linebackers around here.
True.
You don't reach for Jacob Rodriguez.
No, you don't.
I say Terrell.
Yeah, I'm cool with it. We like their tight end room, right?
Philly?
Fuck. We did it.
Shoot, dude.
We did it.
Sadiq fell to Philly again.
Yeah. Damn it. They wouldn't pass him up.
We had them taking Peter Woods last time.
Yeah, because Sadiq...
They wouldn't pass him up at all, huh?
No, not... Especially with Goddard only coming back for 1 year.
Then you could have Goddard teach Sadiq.
Damn it,
and,
bro.
Like, play depth. It just makes too much sense. Howie does his thing.
Yep.
Look, I don't know. The Cleveland Browns.
Well, I had them taking Ione here, but Proctor's probably the best choice here.
I had Caleb Lomu.
Lomu.
I had him dropping a little bit. Proctor, I had going to Houston later on, but I'm cool with repping him now. Best offensive tackle available. My bad. I think I can undo it. No, I can't.
No,
sorry.
I don't think so. Scroll back up to their 6.
What were you gonna say?
We had them take Tate, right? Yeah. Okay.
Carnell Tate.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm alright with that then.
The Bears. You had them trading down.
I did.
I have them taking Peter Woods.
Okay. Yeah, I had him go to Baltimore, which we stuck with him going to Baltimore, right?
Who?
Peter Woods. Yeah. Okay. So in my in my trade down situation, I had obviously the Bears moved up to 21 and took McDonald. The then 25th pick would go to the Steelers, and I had them taking Emmanuel McNeil Warren.
Okay, they do need safety help. The Chargers are like Team Instinct on Pogo. Wrong and a disgrace. Okay.
Wow. I mean,
are you a Chiefs or Broncos fan?
She's a Cowboys fan? Question mark.
Yo, represent.
Get that shirt out of here. I don't want to see it.
With DJ Moore going to Buffalo, you could see maybe Lemon. I'm surprised he's still here.
Yeah. I could. That'd be a nasty pairing, Lemon and Roma Dunze.
Odunze, Lemon, Luther, Burden.
That ain't too bad.
But you already do kind of have a 1-2 punch with Burden. No, wait, who did I have? They definitely lost some people in free agency on their defense. They're going to plug holes, I think. I had them taking Peter Woods. Who'd you have? Sorry.
Well, I had them trade down here, but I don't hate McNeil Warren here, if I'm being honest.
I like Caden McDonald. McNeil Warren, the safety.
38.
Did I not? I had Minnesota taking him at 18. I wouldn't hate ripping that. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
You want to do that?
Yeah, absolutely. I can't believe
Yeah,
I pulled you
dude,
off
he'd
the
be.
trenches there.
Well, they lost freaking. No, wait. They made so many moves. I don't remember. Let's just move on. The Bills.
The Bills. I have Zion Young. I think edge is the biggest thing that they need.
It is. I pivoted.
Okay.
What did we take last time? Who did the Bills take last? Caden McDonald,
Donald.
who is still available and is still really top prospect.
Sure.
Honestly.
Sure. I'm totally fine with that. I mean, that defense needs to be better and better tomorrow.
I will say this. You've got an MVP caliber top 2 quarterback in the league, who I believe to be the top 1 quarterback. And you just got DJ Moore. Is it enough? I love DJ Moore. I know what's it called? What's it called whenever I can't even think of the damn word. Advocated, damn it.
Okay.
I advocated for let's just go with your pick. I can't even think right now. I'm sorry.
Well, I could totally see Lemon here. I could definitely see Lemon here.
Yeah, Mekhi Lemon. That's what I wanted to get to. Is wide receiver. Denzel Boston is who I had them taking because Mekhi Lemon was already gone.
Right. I think they address
we could go Kate
in the second.
What do you think? Yeah.
Yeah, I think you take a Caden McDonald if he's there because to me that defense is the worst part of that team right now.
Absolutely. And are they re-signing Joey Bosa or not?
No, I don't think so.
San Fran.
This is an interesting situation. I don't really see an offensive lineman here. I had them taking Proctor here. Obviously, he went sooner. I don't really think you move up for anybody, so what do you do? Cisse?
I had them taking offensive line.
Who do you have them taking?
Max Ianacre.
Interesting.
He's a little low on here. He's at 35. You're picking at 27. I don't think it's a huge reach. I think he is up there with Proctor.
Okay.
I think either of them could go in front of the other. And with the Trent Williams thing, if it's not this season, it's sometime soon. You need to be thinking about that replacement. And I think you could definitely take a Max Ianacre and have him learn under Trent Williams.
Yeah, I like that a lot better, honestly. I was going to say you take like a Colton Hood maybe to hit in the backfield, but I still think it's a little early for Colton Hood.
Yeah, his injuries scare me. Him and McCoy. Niners. You need a cornerback.
Eli Apple is their third, bro. Eli Apple. They're taking corner.
Look at their linebacker core. Look at their linebacker core, Loki.
Yeah.
Look at all those Qs. That's crazy.
The guy they traded with.
Yeah, they need a secondary.
Do you think Odigizua is going to be good with them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm so mad that we let him go.
To San Fran?
Secondary or O-line, I could see.
Give me
Blake Miller.
God, dude. I really like your point about the O-line and the pick you made. But God, after seeing that QB room, I think you're taking QB room. That corner room. I think you're taking corner. Who's available?
You want to go Colton Hood? I don't hate it.
Let me see who's available.
Colton Hood is...
Because I don't like it.
Brandon Cisse.
I'd take Cisse before I took Hood.
Having
Parker.
Odigizua. Wait a minute. I didn't even see. Oh, Bosa. They have him as linebacker. That's interesting. So yeah, having Odigizua, TJ Parker, Bosa after the quarterback could be interesting. Your boy Malachi Lawrence could go. They have linebackers.
I think the pick is Cisse, bro.
I like it. Cisse, you are a Niner. Okay, my Houston Texan, Mike, if you're still watching, chime in, buddy. I had them taking Caden McDonald, who is now gone to the Bills. Who you got?
You ready for this?
But no, my bad. I said Caden Proctor.
Who
is now gone to the Browns. My apologies. They don't need defensive.
I have them taking Sam Roush.
Sam Roush. Is he a edge?
Tight end.
No, wait.
He's the one from Stanford.
No way. I'll have him take Stowers if there's... I don't think... Who the fuck is Oscar Delp? I haven't even seen that name.
Do they not even have Roush on there?
Sam Roush.
What? Oh, no, there he is. They have him knocked all the way to 160, bro? No way. He's filthy, dude.
I was about to say, I have Eli Stowers. If there's a second tight end going, I have it being Eli Stowers.
Wow.
But these other ones aren't even on my radar.
I can't believe they put Roush all the way down there, dude. That's crazy work to me. I thought he looked amazing.
What's funny is I actually have written under this, could take Eli Stowers, but the pick I had was Proctor, O-line.
Shit. All right. I mean,
Ian Akers still available. Blake Miller. What are you thinking?
have him take O-line. Take Ian Aker. I'm so blown away right now. I can't believe they put Sam Roush that low.
That's so funny. He had a good combine, huh?
He did. He had a really good combine.
He's one of the tight ends. The name was familiar. The Chiefs with their Rams pick that they get back from the Rams. Who do we have them taking earlier?
You have them take O-line, I think.
Spencer Fano.
Yep. Yes, sir.
O-line.
Yes, sir.
They do need secondary help. Is this a Colton Hood landing spot just like last time?
I think that... No, there's no other middle linebacker we're taking there. Yeah, I'd say Colton Hood. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I had them...
Slim pickings.
Wait, no! Hold on.
What?
Scroll up real quick. Scroll up. We haven't taken McCoy yet? Yeah. Okay, 16. Okay, cool. I feel better then. Because that's who I had them taking in my draft.
The next is the Dolphins.
You're going to hate this.
We had them taking Jordan Tyson.
Yeah, you're going to hate this.
Hold on. We had them taking Jordan Tyson. I did not have a pick ready, so who do you got?
Mekhi Lemon. I have them double dipping on receiver.
They fucking need it.
Mm-hmm.
Would you judge them? Look who's at the top of this. It's 3 receivers.
Any of those 3 I would take in this position. We don't know about Tyreek.
Of any team for us to pull up the depth chart.
You just traded Waddle. It makes sense to me.
Malik Willis, Devon Achane, Malik Washington is your 1. Jalen Tolbert, Tutu Atwell, Greg Dulcich.
Yep.
You don't even have you don't even have Darren Waller anymore. Bunch of no names and Austin Jackson on this O-line. Bob Robinson is a healthy scratch. Jordan Phillips is a name that I barely remember. Jay is a name I barely remember. Decent
Brooks.
Linebackers, I will say.
Jordan Brooks was getting some attention this offseason.
They need a corner. Oh my god.
There's nobody here, dude.
Available, are there? You don't take Pawns.
BPA,
the best
bro.
defensive player is Kristen Miller.
BPA.
TJ Parker is available.
Okay.
You want to double... Fuck it. We'll double dip at receiver?
I mean, BPA is my opinion.
Fuck it.
I can't believe that. That's crazy work.
I will say it's crazy we didn't have anyone else really taking receiver.
Mm-hmm.
The last receiver taken, was it number 11, Jordan Tyson?
I mean, no, Sadiq's tight end. I wouldn't count that. That's crazy.
Oh, we fucked up. Yeah. We totally just underrated receivers like crazy. All right. If you're watching, this is a good time for me to point out that we do this for your pleasure, for free. If you'd like to help support us, like, subscribe, everything you see from us on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. There's another one in there somewhere. I don't know. We're also streaming on Riverside now, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, pretty much everywhere. We just like talking football. Hey, DJ's back. Just in time for me to do the promo. Is he back?
Follow on all the socials. Facebook, Twitter.
Dude,
not Twitter.
You got off. I did the promo. You got right back on. That was like crazy timing.
Hell yeah.
The Patriots. Okay. The New England Patriots.
So, me personally, I had them taking... where is he? Where'd it go? I lost it. I had them taking Casey Concepcion here, but I think... Actually, you know what? I think I stick with that. I'm cool with that.
Really?
Yeah.
I think they need... they need... Go on.
Well, I was going to say, I think it's a toss-up between Omar Cooper Jr. and Casey, but I don't mind giving it to Casey here.
I think they need edge help. They just got Romeo Dobbs, and I think other than O-line, that's one thing they struggled with against a lot of teams in the playoffs was, like, they had a really potent, like, secondary, but their edge rushing help could use some work. Last time we had them taking Malachi Lawrence, who I think is still available. He is? Who did he go to?
I believe so.
No, dude, I think he's still available. No, he's right there.
Yep, there he is. I don't know. We want to lock that in?
I liked R. Mason Thomas, who looks like he may... Yeah, he fell to number 72 in here. Do you want to just go back to Malachi Lawrence? I do think the edge is probably their biggest need.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Yeah. And then I hate to be... I swear I did look at these. I just didn't feel like changing them. I still have Seattle taking Zion Young. Last time we had him taking Brandon Cisse.
In my draft, I had Terrell dropping.
Yes, if he's available. Sorry.
Edge or corner, I think, is the biggest need here.
The biggest TJ Parker is still available on this board.
I don't mind him sneaking in. That doesn't hurt my feelings at all. I wouldn't mind a Christian Miller here either. But I don't think D-line is really what they need. I think that D-line's fine.
They had a lot of moves. Let's take a quick look at them. The Super Bowl champs deserve us to at least look into their depth chart. Okay, we've got Sam Darnold, Zach Charbonnet, JSN, Cooper Kupp, Rashid, one of the best receiver corps in the league. AJ Barner. This could be an Eli Stowers pick.
Yeah.
Kind of like earlier with, what was the other tight end?
What's his name?
Whatever.
I just said it. From Stanford.
Just like earlier, like whenever
Sam Roush.
Yeah. I think that AJ Barner could be a really good 2. He's a really good 1, and he's definitely young and up and coming, but you really get a powerhouse on that offense. It could be awesome for Sam and that protection with the blocking. But if you look at Leonard Williams, he's kind of old. Byron Murphy, he was kind of killing it, but I don't mind some depth there at the edge position. DeMarcus Lawrence is a beast. Ernest Jones, they're going to play those middle spots that could rotate up to the edge. With them losing Reek Woolen and Kobe Durant, I could see maybe cornerback. I mean, you still have Josh Jobe,
I don't
Love.
think the value's here with what's left, dude. I really don't.
Yeah.
The value
not
just
really
isn't there.
Unless Avion Terrell does fall, but I'm not as high on D'Angelo Ponce. I guess, what are you thinking? Kristen Miller or like TJ Parker? Or Zion Young, because I have them taking Zion Young.
Didn't we have Zion to them? No, I think we swapped it. I think it was Lawrence to Seattle and then Young to the Patriots in our last mock draft. So why don't we take DT here just to change it up a little bit? Give me Miller.
All right. So our first 3 staying the same. Mendoza, Reese, and Bailey, 1, 2, and 3. Draft starts at 4.
Yep.
I have Styles.
I don't
we
hate
have
that
Styles.
lock-in.
Yeah, right. We have Styles jumping 1 point and Malagoa jumping a few points as well. Receiver. I don't know. What's your favorite pick in here that you think maybe you weren't thinking of before, but now you're looking at it like
CJ Allen to the Rams.
Really?
I really like that. I think that just shores up that defense even more. I mean, we all know defense wins championships, so I think the one problem the Rams had last year is that they let teams get too close, and one of them eventually bit them hard enough to knock them out. So I think you go and do everything. I mean, they've already got the corners in place. Go shore up the middle and run it back.
Few names that are really standing out to me. Cowboys with Akeem Mesidor. I wouldn't necessarily go edge, but if that's how the board falls, would not hate a Mesidor on my team. Tone setter for sure. Avion Terrell to the Chargers. We kind of looked over their corner room. Definitely needed some help, and Terrell I think is top 20. I would like if I remembered Terrell was there, we should have took with the Cowboys. And then one that's really standing out to me, Emmanuel McNeil-Warren to the Bears. I think Ben Johnson works best when he doesn't have to worry about the defense. And I think with all the losses they got, Jaquan Brisker's gone, putting someone in the middle of that defense is saying, fucking do your work and Caleb's going to get better and you will have the opportunity to replace Kevin Byard's production, who just led the league in interceptions, and we need a guy that's going to be able to carry that workload, and you're a young rookie that's athletic. I like that a lot.
Yeah, I agree.
So yeah, if there's a safety, the Thieneman and Downs will be gone, but if McNeil-Warren is still there, I like it.
I low-key like Downs to the Bengals. I think that's actually such a solid pick. I just don't think he makes it that far. I mean, obviously he did in this, but
I think the Downs hype, he was projected top 10 easy, I think.
Yeah.
At the very beginning of the offseason. And maybe I'm falling for propaganda or something, or one of these smoke screens. But I just feel like other players are being pushed to the front, and I feel like by default it's pushing Downs down.
Down.
Yeah. We've seen Sonny Styles fucking shoot up boards. We've seen Jeremiah Love shoot up boards. Arvell Reese,
both.
Malagoa.
Yeah. I was just saying that both are right there, and you continue, dude. Like it's
Yeah.
It's shifting a
And
lot already.
it's getting to be a really stacked top 10. And so that's why, although I'm sad that it felt like for a minute there we were going to get Sonny Styles because everybody was mocking him to us. Then the combine happens. Now I feel like there's not a chance in hell we're getting Styles. Um, if with players like that being pushed up, we could have a freak player like even Mansour Delane's shooting up boards. We could have a Caleb Downs fall to us. That would be
I
insane,
would
and I
be
would
sick.
love him and Jalen Thompson, bro. Let's go.
I would be sick, bro. Sick. I don't even want Mansour Delane to drop y'all.
It could either this first like 10 gets really packed with some really good players, and we're left with Slim Pickens in that middle of the pack like kind of group,
Pickens.
or yeah, right. Or one or two of those of them are going to reach on a player that may not be worth it, and we're going to have someone fall in our lap that is going to be a really good talent that Jerry's going to sniff out.
Yeah. No, I don't hate that. I mean, look, you had, let's see, just even after Mansour Delane fell to you, Thieneman's there. McCoy is still there. Who else? Messidor, you guys ended up taking again. Avion Terrell's still there. Kenyon Sadiq is still there. Emmanuel McNeil Warren is still there.
Yeah.
These are all top 50 players that could go at any moment to you guys. And that's instantly going to raise that room.
Yeah. Are there any players that you think could, from the second round, that could seep into the first round? Any players not on here that you're looking at like, I could see you making a run?
Ty Simpson.
Ty Simpson.
Sam
Again,
Roush.
if someone wants to trade up for him to get that fifth year option with him, I get it. I just don't think
Exactly.
it's
See, that's something we didn't talk about when we did it. That's a big deal, bro. That fifth year option is massive at quarterback.
I just don't think it's a big quarterback heavy draft.
Did that just say Delane to the Chiefs? Sadiq to the Rams. Oh, I know you're sick to your stomach.
I saw Delane to the Chiefs. I almost put that because they just sold off both their corners, dude.
Yeah,
That's actually
yeah.
who I did have. That's who I did have on
Yeah.
mine. They sold off both their corners. You take the best one in the draft that's been sliding up boards. I'm so sick to my stomach that the Cowboys are probably going to miss Delane, but
Well,
we
you
chose
guys
him
could
for a
move up
reason.
for him.
We do have the 20th pick.
What would you like? Pull up the draft board and tell me where you would jump
For who? Mansour Delane?
for Delane. The
No
Saints
further
maybe
than
at
10.
8.
No.
Really?
Here's the thing. If he goes at 9, I'm scared of what that would cost us.
Mm-hmm.
And I like that we do have a lot of throws at the dartboard. Our defense was ass. We really need a lot of throws at the dartboard. I think if Kansas City kind of shocks us and doesn't take Delane, and we know there's two defense heavy people in front of us, both of which are super willing to make trades, then I think it wouldn't cost too much to just switch a pick, throw a 4th or a 5th, and get yourself a Mansour Delane or a Caleb Downs, depending on how it
Sure.
falls, 1 or 2 picks max with that 12. Now with the 20, I'd like to see the opposite. If anything, trade back. Let's get a second rounder. It really seems like there's a drop off around 12 to 15 here as far as talent goes. I'm sorry. They're just, and we have the 20th pick. So if we need linebacker, if we're in a situation where we're looking like Akeem Mesidor is a best player, trade back. Trade back to the second round if you can, if there's people willing to trade. Get yourself with Jacob Rodriguez at linebacker, second round talent.
I would like to see you incorporate that in the next draft. I don't know if we're actually going to do 2 or not, but I would like to see what you do trade-wise there.
There's I forgot what it's called, but there's a trade like graph where you can actually see what picks are worth. So
yeah,
I'll work on
was
that.
Something that what's his name from the Cowboys came up with. Well, he didn't come up with it, but he utilized it. What was the coach's name? Jimmy Johnson, I think. Maybe.
Jimmy Johnson's what is it? Picks. Yeah, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So we'll do trades next time.
Hell yeah.
That's good. All right, man. Before we sign off, what are your thoughts on this upcoming draft about the NFL in general?
I think things are getting pretty chaotic pretty quickly. I think this ref lockout might hit us a little harder than I think anybody's anticipating, if I'm being honest with you. I think it's going to be a heavier blow than I think most people realize. I don't think it will be as bad as 2012, but I don't know. I think it's going to be a very difficult situation. As far as the draft goes, I think you're right. I think
Okay.
the top 10's filling up very quick.
All right, man. Well, I think I'm going to call it for tonight, dude. This was super fun.
Oh, yeah.
What do we have for next week? Because in 2 weeks, we're doing our final mock draft the week before the actual NFL draft.
God,
So
dude,
next week, we'll try to...
3 weeks? The draft is in 3 weeks?
3 weeks, yeah. Yeah.
Holy shit.
And we will be doing our best to stream it live on TikTok, probably. What are you thinking? Or on Riverside or YouTube?
I'm thinking nothing late in wait yet, but I think we try to get together for it.
Get together for it?
Yeah.
It's a Wednesday night, man. Here, we'll talk about this offline.
It is a Wednesday. All right. We've been the Extra Point Podcast. You've been Extra Pointed.
Y'all have a good night. Follow us on all the socials. This has been Aaron. That has been DJ. Keep getting extra points.